Welcome to Taking Care of Business on News Talk 1180 KERN for the best in Saturday Talk Radio at 1 o'clock and on 1230 KGEO at 10 o'clock Saturday, and for the best in Wednesday Talk Radio on 1410 KERI, the Christian station. We are now in Albuquerque, New Mexico on 1000 KKIM, and also 3 times a week on the Internet through knookmedia.com. Plus, you can catch any of our shows for the last 4 years. I can't believe it, Clay, 4 years.
Wow.
At the Clay and Marty Show. Your host is Clay Koerner, and I'm Marty Pay, and our producer is Greg Held. Clay, you had an announcement you wanted to make? Or?
Yeah, thank you, Marty. I wanted to share briefly about a longtime friend who's having health issues. Dr. Jerry Fate, F-E-C-H-T, he's one of the founders of the Phi Delta Psi fraternity at L.A. Pierce College, Valley Junior College, Los Angeles College, and then later at California State University, Northridge. Jerry also went on to USC and joined the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity while earning several doctorate degrees before accepting a job as a professor at Moore Park College, where he retired from. Jerry was a founder of the San Fernando Valley Museum, as well as having worked on several projects for the city of Los Angeles after his teaching retirement. Dr. Jerry Freight is a one-of-a-kind individual who could talk to anyone about anything, make you feel comfortable as well as important. Jerry is very sick now, and I, as well as his family and friends, continue to hold out hope and continue to pray for a miracle for this wonderful individual, Dr. Jerry Fate. And he's a Democrat.
Oh, that's right. We were going to have him on that one day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we'll keep him and his family in our thoughts and prayers, Clay, and thank you for that. We had a great show last week. We had Marine sniper Jake Wood on and talking about his new book, Take Command, Lessons in Leadership. And then we had James Hershen, our Hollywood reporter, talking about the recent hack attack on Sony from North Korea. And I guess that story, since we had it on, has broken all over the nation.
Well, what was interesting is we had him on and had the story before it even broke.
That's right. Yeah, we actually broke that thing. And, you know, it's fascinating. It's a little scary, the fact that these guys can do that, and they're threatening the movie chains. And one chain this morning, a 300 movie theater chain, said that they're not going to play that movie. So they've intimidated people to the point where we're backing off of that thing.
It's unfortunately, we have a lot of things going on around the world right now that are disgusting and terrible.
Yeah. Well, we've got a great show today. In the second half, we have Tom Edmonds coming in studio, Beverly Hills Police Department.
A real Beverly Hills policeman.
Yeah. And there was a great book written about him called Inside the Beverly Hills Police Department. But I've been looking forward to this. I love having this guy on.
Yeah, we enjoy the next guest, don't we, Marty?
I enjoy watching him take off on you. My old congressman from the San Fernando Valley, a name that needs no introduction, Barry Goldwater Jr. Barry, welcome back to Taking Care of Business.
Hey, Marty. Nice to be on your show. And Clay, it's always amusing to talk with you.
You know, you were my congressman, too.
That's right, you were. Did you vote for Barry?
No.
Oh!
Of course I voted for Barry.
Hey, Barry.
That's why I
won. You won by 2 votes, and we were it. Hey, you know, Barry, before we get into our subject, I understand that Clay's mail-order airplane is almost here. Are you going to be, we talked about that last time you were on. Are you going to fly on in his mail-order plane?
It's not, you know, it's
absolutely not.
It's not a mail-order plane?
No, it's the Icon A5. It's a new sports aircraft.
Sports aircraft,
yeah,
okay.
It's an awesome plane. Even has a parachute if the engine goes out.
So is the parachute connected to the plane
as
well?
Yes.
So if the plane doesn't work, the parachute takes you and the plane down.
You push a button and the parachute goes off.
And
it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
And
nobody will fly with me, though.
I can't imagine why.
Let's talk to Barry about something important.
And you don't have to have a pilot's license for this.
No, you don't. Sports aircraft license.
Why wouldn't anybody want to fly with you?
Because they've driven with me.
That's a good point. And Barry's just sitting in the background enjoying this.
Yeah. Let's talk to Barry.
Does this thing have batteries, or do you have to wind it up?
This is the most advanced sports aircraft ever developed.
Apparently.
Yeah. It's IKONA5. Look it up, Barry. It's really interesting.
Well, Clay, I admire and respect you if you're a pilot, because that's a unique fraternity of people that like to get up and get free of Earth's bounds. And it's no small task because it's a skill that's earned and worked for and developed over years of experience. So I appreciate what you're doing. I be honest with you, I'm jealous. I wish I were there with you to build this thing. Is it made out of paper, or is it actually got... Will it fly?
Actually, it's made up in Northern California.
Something you put in your living room with your wife.
It's made in Northern California. They're just finishing and getting the final approvals. And just for information purposes, I have never flown a plane in my life. This will be the first.
And last. I mean, first. I happen to have one life insurance policy left.
Yeah. So what are you doing nowadays, Barry? What's going on in your life?
You know something? I wish I could say I was in the battery business. So over here in Arizona, they give batteries out free of charge.
For what?
Batteries out free of charge.
Free of charge? It's a
see.
joke? Come on, Clay.
I'm sorry.
God.
Well, I got up late this morning.
Yes.
That went right over your head, Clay.
Yeah, I did.
You buy him books and he eats the pages. It's not very good. What are you going to do, Barry? What are you going to do?
I'm fighting the public, the utilities over here, the power companies that make and generate electricity and sell them to your home. It's called Arizona Public Service, and I've got to testify tomorrow because they are trying to kill rooftop solar energy, and I'm a big advocate of renewables and alternative types of energy. And our utilities are monopolies, and they can do just about anything they want to, as long as the corporation commissions allow them. But being a monopoly, they can run roughshod over the private sector, and all these renewable energies are basically being produced by the private sector with entrepreneurs who put and risk their capital, develop marketing, and spend a lot of money selling products. The utilities can kind of just wipe them off the earth, and that's not fair, and that's what they're trying to do here in Arizona.
But they didn't build that.
They do not.
No.
They have the utilities have a monopoly, and they don't like competition.
That's
and
what
with competition, as we know, in the free market system, competition creates excellence and at a reduced price. But monopolies like utilities don't. They can do anything they want, and the ratepayer just has to pay the bill.
And it's going up drastically in the next few years.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and the more I've gotten into this energy business, I'm excited about the future of technology that's coming along. We're going to be being able to develop hydrogen as maybe even as a hydrogen economy. As you know, oxygen is what 2 part? What's it? CO2. 2 parts oxygen, 1 part hydrogen.
C2,
and when you split those atoms, and you take the hydrogen out, you can burn that and generate electricity. You take the carbon out, and that's the next building block in our industry. Carbon is lighter and stronger than steel, and from a utilities point of view, it offers no resistance if you pass electricity through it. So, for instance, instead of using silicone to collect and convert the sun's rays into electricity, which is only about 15% efficient, if you use carbon and with 100% with no resistance, you can get an efficiency factor of 100%. So the future of energy in this country is exciting. There's a lot on the drawing board that's coming along, and these utilities have got their heels dug in, still relying on fossil fuel like they've always done for the past hundreds of years.
Oh, great. Now, Barry, is the fact that we're looking at such cheap energy, is that going to affect the research and development of hydrogen and other alternative sources?
No, I think that will continue on. because there's more benefit than just generating electricity with hydrogen. We can power our cars. We can power our trucks. We can use the spin-off of carbon to make airplanes and boats and cars and trucks, and anything that's in front of you can be made out of carbon instead of metal. Carbon's going to replace steel, copper, and aluminum.
Okay, but again, the fact that we're down to 50 something dollars a barrel, as opposed to 100. We live up in Tehachapi, and their complaint up there is it gets to the point where if oil is that cheap, it just hurts research and development because, again, there's no need for it because oil is so cheap.
Well, the price of oil is going to go up. It's not going to stay where it's at.
No.
So that's just a short term. You got to be looking at the long term. The long term economics are in favor of alternatives.
I think so, definitely. Yeah.
Because that's the price of oil and gas is going to continue to go up. It's just there's too much supply right now, and that's why the price is down.
Yeah. When we come back from the break, Barry, let's talk about politics and what you think is going to happen in the next couple of years.
Okay.
We'll be back in a moment on Taking Care of Business on Koerner Radio, News Talk 1180.